Here's something nobody warns you about morning routines. Your morning routine determines your academic performance more than your IQ ever will. A recent study tracked high-performing students and found something shocking. The top 10% weren't necessarily the smartest. They just had a specific morning sequence that primed their brains for peak learning. Most students wake up chaotic, grab their phone, spiral through notifications, then wonder why they can't focus during study sessions. Meanwhile, these high achievers follow a science-backed morning formula that makes concentration feel effortless. Today, I'm breaking down the exact morning routine that transforms average study sessions into high-performance learning blocks. This isn't about waking up at 5 a.m. or cold plunges. It's about strategic preparation that compounds throughout your day. We're covering why most morning routines sabotage focus before you even sit down to study, the 6 components that actually move the needle, and one counterintuitive habit that separates elite learners from everyone else. If you want more research-backed strategies to study smarter, subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Let's dive in. The problem: why your morning is killing your study sessions. Most students operate backwards. They wake up in reactive mode. Alarm screams, phone in hand within 30 seconds, cortisol spiking, brain scrambling. Here's what's happening biologically. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for focus and decision making, needs time to fully activate after sleep. Hit it immediately with chaotic stimuli, and you've already compromised your cognitive capacity for hours. Studies show it takes the average person 23 minutes to refocus after a distraction. If your morning is 15 distractions stacked back to back, you're showing up to study with a fragmented brain. The solution isn't discipline, it's design. Component number 1, the night before blueprint. Here's the twist. Your morning routine doesn't start in the morning. Elite students prepare the night before. They choose one domino task for the next day, the single most important study goal, not a list of 20 things. One thing. They set out materials, laptop charged, notes organized, water bottle filled. Decision fatigue is real. Every choice you make in the morning drains willpower you need for actual studying. Your brain is like a battery. Stop wasting charge on questions like, what should I study first? Component number 2, the alarm strategy. Forget snoozing. That fragmented sleep between alarms actually makes you groggier through something called sleep inertia. Instead, set one alarm and place your phone across the room. Forcing physical movement activates your body faster than lying in bed, bargaining with yourself. Better yet, getting natural light exposure within 30 minutes of waking up triggers cortisol release at the right time, boosting alertness naturally instead of relying on panic mode. Component number 3, hydration before stimulation. Your brain is 73% water. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, you are dehydrated. That brain fog you feel? Often just thirst disguised as exhaustion. Drink 500 milliliters of water before anything else, especially before caffeine. Caffeine on an empty, dehydrated system spikes cortisol unnecessarily and crashes harder later. Hydrate first, caffeinate strategically after. Component number 4, movement primes the mind. You don't need a full workout, just 10 to 15 minutes of movement, stretching, walking, light exercise. Physical activity increases blood flow to the prefrontal cortex and releases BDNF, a protein that enhances learning and memory formation. Translation: your brain literally becomes more capable of absorbing information after moving your body. Students who incorporate morning movement consistently report better focus and retention throughout study sessions. Component number 5, fuel without the crash. Breakfast matters. but not the way you think. Skip the sugar-loaded cereals and pastries. They spike blood glucose, crash it within 90 minutes, and leave you sluggish right when you need peak focus. Instead, protein and healthy fats, eggs, Greek yogurt, nuts, avocado. These provide sustained energy and stabilize blood sugar for hours. Your brain runs on glucose, but stable glucose. Feed it accordingly. Component number 6, the pre-study ritual. Here's the game changer most students skip. A 5-minute pre-study ritual that signals to your brain it's focus time. This could be making tea, sitting in the same spot, lighting a candle, playing the same ambient music, whatever consistency you choose. The key is repetition. Over time, this ritual becomes a psychological trigger. Your brain associates it with deep work, and concentration becomes automatic instead of forced. The counterintuitive habit, digital sunset and sunrise. Elite students don't touch their phones for the first hour after waking. No social media, no email, no news. Why? Because those inputs hijack your mental agenda. Suddenly, you're thinking about someone else's priorities instead of your own study goals. Your morning should belong to you. Protect it ruthlessly. The same goes for nighttime. Screens off 1 hour before bed. Blue light disrupts melatonin, but the real damage is cognitive. Late night scrolling keeps your brain in reactive mode when it should be winding down. Better sleep equals sharper mornings. It's a cycle you control. Putting it all together. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. The night before, choose one domino study task. Prepare the materials. Set a digital sunset at 9 p.m. In the morning, have your alarm across the room. Once you wake up, have immediate hydration with at least 500 milliliters water. Get natural light exposure within the first 30 minutes. Do a short 10 minutes of movement, something easy like a quick walk. Have a protein-rich breakfast. Then begin your 5-minute pre-study ritual. All this while your phone stays off. During the study session, you will be able to sit down with a clearer mind, a well-hydrated and fueled body, an activated brain, and zero decision fatigue. Your focus is locked. That's not willpower, that's bioengineering. Which component are you missing from your current routine? Drop a comment and let me know. I read every single one. Your morning routine is the invisible force multiplying or dividing your study effectiveness. Most students don't fail because they lack intelligence. They fail because they show up to study sessions with a compromised brain. The formula is simple. Prepare the night before. Wake intentionally, hydrate immediately, move your body, fuel strategically, and create a pre-study ritual. Do this consistently, and studying won't feel like pushing a boulder uphill. It will feel like momentum you built while everyone else was still hitting snooze. Your academic performance isn't about studying harder. It's about showing up sharper. Start tomorrow morning.
If this made you see something familiar in a completely new way, hit subscribe.
There's a tiny bit more where this came from.
Once you start seeing, you can't unsee.
See you in the next video.